Hi, I'm Wesleyanna. I'm an art nerd with all the coordination of a blind giraffe that spent the past 3 years learning how to be a professional badass, and I just spent the last month in Thailand putting my skills to the test. Well, kind of. But first, let's rewind. Growing up, I wasn't an athletic kid. I was never good at sports and spent most of my free time indoors sitting in front of a computer or a sketchbook. Fast forward 10 years, at the ripe age of 26, I decided that one of my New Year's goals would be to finally live out my dream as a martial artist. And that's how I ended up at Rise Combat Sports in my first Muay Thai class in the first week of 2019. And to everyone's surprise, including my own, I stuck with it. Muay Thai has brought me a lot, but there's only so much you can learn in America. Most of the best trainers and gyms are all the way on the other side of the world in, you guessed it, Thailand. I wanted to prove to myself that I could survive an environment of 90-degree humidity, intense daily training, and working alongside the best of the best. I wanted to prove that I was worthy of being an athlete and having athletic experiences. And the next thing I knew, we were on a plane to Bangkok.
Hello from Bangkok.
We are currently at the Top Mall, I think it's pronounced. It's the mall right next to our accommodation. Honestly, this place is pretty crazy. We came here last night for dinner and there's just a huge food court with tons and tons of local food. You know, like noodles, desserts, tons of boba, all done in a cafeteria style where you go and self-serve and sit down so you can try basically anything in air conditioning for about the same price as going to a street market outside.
We start off this morning with getting my nails done and Albie getting his haircut. This gel manicure actually only costs $10, which is pretty wild if you're from a place like New York. Next we got lunch at a boat noodle restaurant upstairs. If you've never had boat noodles, they're really tiny portions of soup noodles or dry noodles, and the reason that they're so small is because they were originally sold by boat vendors, and if the bowl was too large, then the soup would end up spilling over when they handed it to their customers. If you've ever been to Asia, then you already know that they specialize in cute things. We found him! I found a bunch of stationery and stickers and home decor all around the department stores, and it took a lot of willpower not to pick up everything and take it home with me. And you know your girl's a sucker for a good hojicha latte. Thank you, kopumka! Time to go shopping for more Thai gear. Of course, no trip to Thailand could ever be complete without coming home with lots and lots of Muay Thai gear. Later that evening, we went to our first night market of the trip. As is typical of most eating experiences in Thailand, we couldn't really figure out what we were ordering, so we just pointed out a picture and hoped for the best. It was also really hot out this evening, as I'm sure you can tell by Albie's shirt. We're at Talam Flute Market and just got our food. I got noodles and Albie got rice. I've never had kind of noodles in this before. If you know anything about me, then you know I would never forget the most important meal of the day: dessert. Okay, I've been seeing these buns everywhere and they look really good, so I got a salted kaya version. Oh, this is better than it looks. How is it? Good morning. Albie and I are getting ready to go to our first Muay Thai class today. Not first Muay Thai class ever, but first Muay Thai class in Thailand at a Thai gym. I'm a little bit nervous. It kind of just hit me that I'm really going to be training in the mecca of Muay Thai sports. I think we'll probably grab some lunch after. We have a few errands to run, and that is going to be our Wednesday. We're just in someone's house. Nope, that's not it. Well, it's a bit lost. We just went into someone's backyard. We just got help from a random Thai lady on the street who took pity on us. I think we found it. After getting just a little bit lost, we finally found the gym that was going to serve as our home for the next month. And here is the man, the legend himself, Ajahn Wat. Although there's no shortage of qualified trainers in Bangkok, he was our first choice because of his enthusiasm and dedication to his students. This might be hard to understand if you've never taken a Muay Thai class, but letting someone knee you full force in the gut is not something that you're going to find in every coach. He even let us practice sweeps on him and always hit the ground with a smile. And of course, he would always get us back.
Day 1 done. How do you feel?
I just washed. I didn't do it. I'm just sweating from washing.
It's just hot out here.
Yeah.
And one of the best parts about training here is that afterwards you get to celebrate with an entire feast for less than $10. Albie and I have been doing a lot more film photography this summer, so we found ourselves a local developer and dropped off a few rolls of completed film.
2,500.
Then we ended our day with a dinner at a Japanese izakaya MBK. Even though we were eating out twice a day, it still felt like there were way more places to see and explore than we would ever get the chance to do, even with a month in Bangkok.
We're here at another mall. Surprise, surprise. This one is called Terminal 21, and it's supposed to be the theme of an airport. So the different areas are gates, and I think they have little... Exactly what I've been looking for. Ooh, this is the Japanese themed terminal. Time to check out London.
Get some water. Get some
I leave Albie for 1 minute and he's already found something to buy. Wow, much drink choice. We got a pandan iced tea, which I've never had before. Oh, I like that. We have a kind of like a Thai lard, a really good vegetable Chinese broccoli, and some clams. Everything is very delicious so far.
I've been drinking coffee out of a vending machine since we got here, so I went to go get a fancy coffee from the fancy coffee shop that's right next to us. Let's try it out. Not that much better than the vending machine. So we are on day 5 now, 4, 5-ish. It's Friday. We've done 3 days of training and a lot of being out, and Albie and I are both very tired. We're actually going to take today off as a rest day. We've actually been on the hunt for some pre-workout. It's very hard to find in Bangkok, but I did track down a GNC at the Central One Mall. So we're going to use that as an excuse to go shopping. Again, no one's surprised. Let's go. If you head to the Siam district in the center of Bangkok, you'll find a giant mishmash of glittering mega malls, all connected by skywalks and the BTS. It sort of feels like stepping into a far-off future with a lot of lights, self-guided robots, and plenty of good food.
This place is huge.
Today we explored Central World, which has one of the best food courts in the city. We were craving Din Tai Fung, but apparently this location closed down over the pandemic. But when you're in Thailand, there's never a shortage of places to eat. We ended up at this all-you-can-eat yakiniku buffet, which was about $10 to $15 per person.
But you got one muscle. You don't like these, huh? Ah, stuck.
But as much as I love a good barbecue, you know the best part about being in Southeast Asia is all the desserts. Everything is flavored with pandan or coconut or ube, and of course there is plenty of mango sticky rice.
Oh, this?
My favorite fruit.
I
do. Yeah. Officially got my 2 favorite sweets. Mangosteen and mango sticky rice.
In addition to all the great food, this was of course still a mall, and there were plenty of independent vendors to browse through. Another great thing about the malls here is that there's always something going on, whether that's a celebrity guest appearance, an arcade room, or occasionally a group of Japanese sailors singing karaoke for a large crowd. It feels a bit like a circus sometimes, but in the best way.
Yes, kopumka. I feel like I'm in Times Square right now.
Well, Times Square's a lot dirtier. A lot dirtier.
It is 3:48 p.m. We actually haven't really left the apartment today other than when I went to go get coffee. We've been taking it pretty easy this weekend for the most part. To be honest, I do love the city a lot, but it's extremely chaotic. There's a lot going on all the time. It kind of reminds me a lot of New York in many ways, and although it can be really great, it can also be very overstimulating. Ordered some food off of Grab for like $5. Got this boba earlier. It literally was $2.50 to get the boba, get it delivered, and tip the driver. I also got this Japanese sweet potatoes. The stand made it seem like it was some kind of Japanese sweet potato mochi candy that I was really excited for. It's actually just sweet potato, like literally. Pretty good though. The one thing I really like about this apartment and just Bangkok in general is that you can actually see when it's gonna rain. It's kind of crazy. You can see it's just coming down. And down here, you see there's like a lot of wind. I'm hoping this is gonna pass by the time we have to go to Jod Fairs. We're gonna see. Bye, Albie. How you doing? My hair. We have finished our massages. Mine is pretty nice. Albie's was not so nice. He got the office massage, which apparently is very painful. We wanted to go to Jod Fairs, but it is raining and it is impossible to get a taxi right now, so we're gonna go to our local one instead. It's, I'll put the name here somewhere. I don't remember what it's called, but it looks pretty promising. And it's undercover, not in the rain. Whoa, this place is actually huge. Whoa. There were a lot of different dishes I wanted to try at this market, but the one that really caught my eye was the jumping shrimp salad. What is jumping shrimp? Well, I'm glad you asked. It's a dish where the vendor takes a large spoonful of live shrimp, puts them into a container, mixes them around with some lime, some chili, and then proceeds to shake it around like a maraca. The dancing part comes from the fact that the shrimp are still alive when you eat them, so you can still see them jumping in the container. Of course, I also still picked up some more conventional options like a papaya salad, which you can see them mixing here, and a fried omelet over rice. Alright, we got all our food right now. I got a little too much. We got a papaya salad, some sticky rice to eat with my jumping shrimp, wild, an omelet. We got a noodle soup bowl, and some crab fried rice. Nom nom nom. Does this help them die? We eat it with sticky rice. Yeah, I'm scared.
Grab that one with your hand.
Feel so bad for it. It's very tasty. Briny, spicy. The flavor is good. Just a little stressful. Let's try the soup. Papaya salad. Oh, it's not too spicy.
Huh?
No, it's kind of spicy.
I was getting my coffee every morning from the Taubin vending machine that was downstairs, It brews you any type of coffee, tea, soda that you want, and the best part is you don't have to talk to anyone.
Got ourselves some lunch from Grab. Everything we order is kind of like a mystery box because the whole Grab app is in Thai, so we can only go off of pictures and squiggly lines and hope that we order the right thing. So I think we got pad Thai. There's a pork rice, an omelet, and we got all of this for about 300 baht, including delivery, which is close to $9 US. What do I do with this? Thai packaging in general is pretty good. They package everything separately for you so that everything stays nice and fresh and crisp, doesn't get soggy.
Got it down pretty well.
They have it down pretty well.
There's something that took me years of actually dedicating myself to a sport to realize, which is that being good at a sport isn't all that important. In fact, for most of us, it's completely besides the point. Sports don't exist so that we can be better than others. They exist for enjoyment, to keep us in shape, to give us a sense of progress. But the most important reason they exist is for something that has absolutely nothing to do with fitness or athleticism, and that's community. It's your partner who laughs when you miss a kick, the way you thank each other after class, cheering on your teammates when they compete, how it transcends language and culture. It's the moments when someone tells a story of how their sport lifted them out of their circumstances, how it made them believe in themselves, how it gave them opportunities, how it changed their life. Thanks always for watching, and I'll see you in part 2. Bye.